We all have a bit of self-interest. That's just part of being human. Nobody's perfect. But there's a big difference between being naturally self-interested and being fake. See, fake people aren't just self-interested. They're inauthentic. What they present on the outside doesn't match what's going on inside. They wear masks. They play roles. And sometimes, they're so busy trying to be liked, they don't even realize they become strangers to themselves. Here's the truth. The real version of them, the honest version, gets buried under layers of performance. But eventually, the truth always comes out. And if you're not careful, getting involved with fake people can lead to disappointment, betrayal, and emotional exhaustion. So how do you protect yourself? By recognizing the red flags early. Here are 9 clear signs someone is fake. Pay close attention, because chances are you've already met someone like this. Number 1. They're attention seekers and people pleasers. Fake people constantly seek approval. They'll shower you with compliments, but it doesn't feel real, does it? They'll fake interest in your stories, pretend to like your hobbies, all to fit in, to be accepted, to feel like they belong. But underneath, it's not about you. It's about them. They are chasing validation, not connection. Number 2. They brag. A lot. Here's the thing about phonies. Once they think they've got your attention, they switch into look at me mode. They'll name drop, exaggerate their accomplishments, and constantly steer the conversation back to themselves. It's not confidence. It's insecurity dressed as ego. You'll notice, they never run out of stories where they're the hero. But somehow, they never ask about your story. That's the real giveaway. Number 3. Their words and body language don't line up. You can always spot a fake by what their body says, not just their mouth. They might say, "Wow, that's so interesting." But they are scrolling through their phone, eyes wandering, feet angled toward the exit. Here's the rule. When words and body language clash, trust the body. It reveals what they are really feeling, even when they are trying to hide it. Number 4. They lie and exaggerate. You tell them you got a promotion. They got 1, 2, and they're up for another. You say you make $20 an hour. They casually mention they're making $25. These people constantly one-up you. And if you're paying attention, you'll catch their stories changing. The lies may be small, but the pattern, it's loud. Number 5. They leave you when someone better shows up. In a social setting, fake people latch onto whoever's nearby. Not because they care, but because they need a prop. You're that prop. Until someone more impressive walks in. Then they're gone. This happens in the workplace, too. They only care when the boss is watching. You could be mid-sentence, and they'll ditch you just to talk themselves up to someone else. Because for them, relationships are about opportunity, not connection. Number 6. They are terrible listeners. Conversations with fake people feel like interviews. Except you're never the one being interviewed. They dominate the conversation. When you speak, they interrupt or change the subject. And when they do ask questions, it's usually just to seem polite. They're not really listening. You'll notice they forget details you told them. Always respond with something completely unrelated, because your words were just background noise. Number 7. They gossip and tear others down. Fake people love to build themselves up by tearing others down. They'll talk about people behind their backs, even friends. They'll spread gossip, twist stories, and always cast themselves as the victim. And when someone else's name comes up, it's rarely in kindness. Watch closely. If someone talks about people to you, they'll talk about you to others. Number 8. They are emotionally distant. Phony people don't do real emotions. They avoid vulnerability, dodge tough conversations, and rarely share anything personal. They'll make blanket statements like, "Oh, I never get angry," which we both know is impossible, unless you're a robot. Their smiles feel plastic. Their reactions feel rehearsed. And when you look closely, it's like nobody's really home. Number 9. It's always on their terms. Fake people want relationships, but only when it's convenient for them. They'll decide when and where you meet. They'll agree to plans, but only if it benefits them. And if it doesn't, they'll ghost you, flake out, or suddenly become too busy. Because in their world, you exist to serve them. They don't want genuine connection. They want advantage. Now, after hearing all that, you might be thinking, "Wow, I definitely know someone like this." And you're probably right. The truth is, Fake people are everywhere. But here's something deeper to consider. Most phoniness doesn't come from evil intent. It comes from pain, from trauma, from childhood neglect. These people may have grown up feeling invisible, like they had to perform to be loved. And over time, that performance became a habit, a defense mechanism. They fear real relationships, because real relationships come with real risk. So they use people instead, before they can get hurt themselves. Sometimes, you can spot them instantly. Other times, it takes a while. But once you see the signs, don't ignore them. Because you deserve real, authentic, mutual connections, not relationships based on lies, ego, and convenience. So let us know. Did any of these signs remind you of someone? Have you ever trusted a person, only to realize there was someone completely different? Drop your story in the comments below. We'd love to hear your experience. If you got value from this video, give it a thumbs up. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on psychology, relationships, and human behavior. Thanks for watching. And remember, protect your peace, choose real, and leave the fakes behind.